Have you ever sensed that a friend is acting differently when you're around? Or noticed that your conversations with your crush feel brief and lackluster? Trying to build a friendship or relationship with someone who isn't interested can be a drain on your time and energy. While it may seem disheartening to assess whether people genuinely like you, doing so can be quite beneficial. Identifying those who don't want to spend time with you allows you to focus on nurturing connections with those who do, ultimately leading to stronger relationships and saving you from unnecessary heartache. Here are some subtle signs that someone you know may dislike you and is hiding it. Number 1. Body language cues. One of the most telling signs of someone's true feelings is their body language. Body language can often speak louder than words. If you notice crossed arms, a lack of eye contact, or turning their body away from you during conversations, these can be indicators of discomfort or dislike. For instance, if they consistently avoid facing you directly or lean away when you speak, it might suggest they're not comfortable around you. Additionally, if their feet are pointed away from you, it can indicate a desire to escape the conversation. Pay attention to how their body behaves in your presence. Often, our bodies reveal what our words do not. Number 2. Short or dismissive responses. If someone consistently gives you short, one-word answers or seems dismissive in conversation, it might be a red flag. This behavior can suggest they're not interested in engaging with you or are trying to keep you at arm's length. For example, if you ask about their weekend and they respond with a quick, "fine," before changing the subject, it shows they may not want to invest time in the conversation. You might also notice they rarely ask questions in return, which indicates a lack of interest in you or your life. Number 3. Avoiding you. Do they seem to go out of their way to avoid you in social situations? If you notice them changing direction, leaving a conversation abruptly, or not including you in group activities, it could indicate they're trying to distance themselves. This avoidance can manifest in various ways, such as choosing a different table at lunch or suddenly becoming busy when you approach. If they frequently seem to disappear when you arrive or make excuses to leave a gathering, it's a strong sign they might not want to be around you. It's important to acknowledge that this behavior can be hurtful, especially if you're trying to build a connection. Number 4. Lack of support. When someone dislikes you, they may not show support for your achievements or interests. If they rarely celebrate your successes or seem indifferent to your passions, it might be a sign that their feelings aren't as positive as you'd hope. For example, if you share good news about a promotion and they respond with indifference or even a negative comment, it's a clear indication of their true feelings. Genuine friends will cheer you on and celebrate your milestones, while someone who dislikes you may downplay your accomplishments or even try to undermine them. This lack of support can be particularly painful in competitive environments like the workplace, where encouragement is essential. Number 5. Sarcasm and backhanded compliments. Pay attention to the way they speak to you. If their comments are laced with sarcasm or they often give backhanded compliments, it's a sign they may be masking their true feelings. For instance, saying something like, "Wow, you actually did a good job on that," can indicate they're not sincere. This type of communication can be a way to express dislike while maintaining a facade of friendliness. If you find yourself questioning whether they're being serious or joking, it's worth considering their underlying intentions. Over time, these comments can take a toll on your self-esteem and create a toxic dynamic. Number 6. Gossiping behind your back. If you hear that someone has been talking negatively about you to others, it's a clear sign of underlying dislike. While they may act cordial in person, their words can reveal their true feelings when you're not around. If friends mention overhearing them say unkind things about you, it's essential to take this seriously, as it reflects their hidden sentiments. Gossiping can be a way for them to vent their frustrations while pretending to be friendly to your face. This behavior not only undermines trust, but can also create a hostile environment, especially in workplaces or social circles. Number 7. Limited engagement. Someone who dislikes you might engage minimally in conversations. If they seem disinterested or distracted when you're speaking, or if they frequently check their phone or look around the room, it could indicate they're not invested in the interaction. This lack of engagement can feel hurtful, especially when you're trying to connect. If you're sharing something personal and they seem to zone out or give half-hearted responses, it's a sign they may not value your input. This disengagement can leave you feeling undervalued and can hinder the development of a meaningful relationship. Number 8. Negative facial expressions. Facial expressions can be a window into someone's true feelings. If you catch them rolling their eyes, frowning, or displaying other negative facial cues when you're around, it's a strong indicator that they might not be fond of you. These subtle expressions can be telling. For instance, if you're sharing a story and they appear visibly annoyed or uninterested, it suggests their discomfort. Being aware of these small cues can help you gauge their true feelings more accurately. It's crucial to remember that facial expressions can often convey more than spoken words. Number 9. Constant criticism. If someone frequently criticizes you or points out your flaws, even in a joking manner, it could be a sign of hidden dislike. This behavior can stem from insecurity or resentment, and it's often a way to undermine you while pretending to be helpful. If their advice feels more like an attack, it's worth considering their true intentions. For example, if they constantly highlight your mistakes or offer unsolicited negative feedback, it may be a sign that they're not supportive. This kind of criticism can create a toxic environment and make it challenging to feel confident in your abilities. Number 10. Lack of interest in your life. When someone dislikes you, they may show little to no interest in your life, hobbies, or opinions. If they never ask questions about your day or seem uninterested in what you have to say, it's a clear sign that their feelings aren't positive. A genuine friend will want to know about your experiences and support your interests, while someone who dislikes you may simply ignore them. If you find yourself doing all the talking and they rarely contribute, it's a sign they may not care. This lack of interest can be disheartening, especially if you're trying to foster a deeper connection. Number 11. Comparing you to others. If they often compare you unfavorably to others, it can indicate jealousy or resentment. This behavior can be a subtle way of expressing dislike while trying to maintain a friendly demeanor. For example, if they say things like, "Why can't you be more like him or her?" it's a sign that they're not appreciating you for who you are. Constant comparisons can be damaging and reveal their true feelings of inadequacy or disdain. This dynamic can lead to feelings of inadequacy and can create a rift in your relationship. Number 12. Mixed signals. If you're receiving mixed signals, like moments of warmth followed by coldness, it can be a sign that they're hiding their true feelings. This inconsistency can be confusing, but it often stems from their struggle to reconcile their dislike with social expectations. One moment they may seem friendly, and the next, they act distant or aloof. This back and forth can leave you feeling uncertain about where you stand with them. If you find yourself constantly guessing their feelings, it may be time to reassess the relationship. This emotional roller coaster can be draining and may lead to self-doubt. Number 13. Overshadowing your achievements. If they downplay your accomplishments or overshadow your successes, it may indicate jealousy or resentment. This behavior can be a clear sign that they're not supportive of you. If they frequently shift the focus back to themselves or make your achievements seem less significant, take note. For instance, if you share a success and they respond with a story about their own achievement, it might reflect their discomfort with your success. This can be particularly hurtful in professional settings, where recognition and support are crucial for growth and morale. Number 14. Trust your gut. Finally, always trust your instincts. If you have a nagging feeling that someone dislikes you, it's worth paying attention to. Our intuition can often pick up on subtle cues that we might not consciously recognize. If something feels off, don't dismiss it. It could be your inner self alerting you to the truth. Sometimes, our gut feelings are based on patterns we've observed over time, even if we can't articulate them. If you find that your instincts are consistently warning you about a particular person, it's worth taking a step back to evaluate why you feel that way. Recognizing these 14 signs can help you navigate your relationships with greater clarity. If you suspect someone dislikes you, it's essential to trust your instincts and assess the situation. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who genuinely appreciate and support you. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can lead to healthier and happier relationships. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. Give this video a like and share it with your friends and family who might also find it interesting. We're here to help you learn and grow, so let us know in the comments what other topics you'd like us to cover. Until next time, keep learning and shining bright with Lumina Learn.